welcome to TikTok Show My Health, Your Health. I'm Sanusi Rebecca Titilayo, your host. I'm so excited to be here, and of course, I'm excited to have you here also. First off, do me a favor, kindly subscribe to this YouTube channel by clicking on the subscribe button. On today's episode of TikTok Show My Health, Your Health, we are going to be discussing your environment and how it can have effects on you. And today on the show is Fadare Oluwabusayo, as she begins to enlighten us on how the environment can actually have a toll on our health and how we can curb this. Let's hear what she has to say on this.
Hi, my name is Busayo and it's nice being on this show. So today I'll be talking about environmental health in general, the environment in general. Yeah, as we all know, all organisms depend on the environment. That is, organisms, human, plants, animals, we all depend on our environment in order to survive and live perfectly and very healthy. Yeah, we depend on our environment for a safe place to live, a good food, safe water, and all of that. But although we need the environment in order to sustain life and all that, and it is also unfortunate that as much as we need the environment in order to live perfectly, the environment also comes with a lot of hazard. Yeah, we have a lot of environmental hazard and disease that is caused by the environment. We have diseases such as lack of basic amenities, and environmental hazard increases risk factors of cancer, heart disease, asthma, and etc. And the hazard comes in different forms. We have the physical hazard, which is the air pollution, and we have chemical and biological hazard, and we have the social hazard. So social hazard include things such as a dangerous workplace or a not so safe or a not safe workplace for people, where people live like not so safe or not in a perfect condition for people. For example, I think the more common or something majority will be able to relate to is, for instance, unsafe drinking water. Now we all know unsafe drinking water and unhygienic environment causes a whole lot of damage to the human. Yeah, causes a whole lot. Unsafe drinking water, it can cause different infections, diarrhea, schistosomiasis, and all of that, which is really not safe. So I think everything in life has its own advantage and disadvantage. Yeah, so there's always a good and a bad side. For humans, we have our good and we have our bad side. So everything that has its own advantage also comes with its own disadvantage. Environmental related diseases include, we have asthma, dysentery, depression, occupational disease, malaria, cancer, heart disease, diabetes, and all that. And by contrast, activities that promote health and extend human life can also have adverse environmental effects. So now, how do we cope this? The only thing is we need to learn how to manage the benefit as well as the risks. Yeah, because we honestly can't cope, especially when it comes to food production and agricultural pollution and all that. It is not something we can cope completely. For example, when it comes to pesticide, I'm sure we all know pesticide increase crop yields and all that, and as well as it does that, like it helps in production of food for us to eat and for we humans to survive on and all that. It is also very harmful to us humans. So the best way is trying to set a balance to it, because we can't stop crop production and we can't stop the use of pesticide if we want to increase crop production and all that, because obviously there'll be food shortage and a lot of people won't be able to survive without that. Now let's talk about how the environment affects our mental health. Trust me, like earlier I made mention of the social effects our environment tends to have on us, like when you don't live like unsafe housing condition, the environment you live in, it affects us. Like it has a whole lot to do with our mental health. It tells a lot. Like one thing for sure is that environments, like the environment where you grew up in, the environment where the people you are used to living and all of that determines, it tells a lot on a child health. It tells a lot on us as humans. Other environmental factors that can have significant impact on mental health include, we have poverty, crime, environmentalism, and all that. So now, that's why it is very good to try and make ourselves, like make our environment as conducive and as safe as possible. If you're staying in an unsafe environment or an environment which is really not going to, because it tells a lot on your mental health. And trust me, one of the most important things in this life is your mental health, your state of well-being. It is very, very important. So we need to be very cautious of our environment, the things that go on in our environment, and how to cope them. Most especially the bad things, how to cope them, or how to live, or how to avoid such situations, like environments where the crime rate is much. Obviously, there's nothing you should still be doing in that environment. You should look for a way to live and go to a better and a safer environment. Okay, so before, in conclusion, I think our environment is a major factor. Is a major, I don't know the right word to use, but it's like very important. It is very important, and it tells a lot on us. From the food we eat, from the environmental pollution, food we eat, the things we do, and everything. Like, it's our environment tells on us in a way. There's a way our environment affects, and yeah, like I said earlier, there's a good and there's a bad side of everything. The environment we live in comes with a lot of advantages and disadvantages, and if you would ask me, I think it is best to focus more on what we could actually do better to make our environments more conducive. There are some cases whereby we might not be able to completely eradicate everything, but trust me, we have ways of managing the benefits as well as managing the risks of whatever comes with the environment. And thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for staying till this moment. So please don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share. Thank you for having me on this show. Thank you. Bye.
So much for joining us on the show today, and of course special regards to my guest Fadare Oluwabusayo. Till next weekend, when I'll bring in another amazing discussion on topic relating to your health. I remain your friend Sanusi Rebecca.